Hey guys, Josh with Carl's Mower and Saw, and here with me today is Spin. Spin is my son, first of all. That's awesome. He's going to help me unbox, unveil the latest, greatest STIHL battery-powered blower, the BGA 250. So Spin, he's kind of memorized the specs. We're going to put him on the spot a little bit and see what he knows the differences are between the BGA 86 and the BGA 250. Let's start off, Spin. What series does the BGA 250 belong to?
The BGA 250 belongs to the AP battery STIHL series, same series as the BGA 86.
All right, and how long? The BGA 86 has been out a long time, right? And for those of you that have ran the BGA 86, you know that it's smooth. Really, it has good power. It's quiet. It's really a joy to run, in my opinion. If you're looking at any of the battery-powered handheld blowers, comparing it with other brands, the STIHL is just kind of dominated on that. Well, now we have the new BGA 250. So we're going to go over real quick. We're going to say, hey, what are the spec differences? What do we get when we look at this BGA 250? And then we're going to crack it open so that we can dig into it a little bit. So Spin, do you know how much this thing weighs compared to the old one? Yeah, that's something that everybody always asks, right?
It's really similar weight. You're right there. With the AP 300, you're about 10 pounds in your BGA 86. With the AP 500, you're about 10 pounds in your 250. So for a bigger battery, you're right there in weight.
Okay, so I have raw weight here is 6.2 pounds for the BGA 86 and 6 pounds for the BGA 250, so it's actually a little lighter naked. I heard you say the AP 500. Will this run on the 300?
This will run on the 300, not for as long.
Okay, yeah, runtime is going to be less. Well, why is the runtime going to be less?
There's less cells in that battery, is the reason you have less runtime. It's also drawing more power from that battery.
There we go. That's the key. Yes, you're correct. Less cells in the battery. So I've written down sheet. Let's test them a minute. So how many newtons come out of the BGA 250?
You're looking at about 26 newtons from the BGA 250 as compared to 15 newtons from the BGA 86.
You know, we're looking at boxes. Let's just open this up. We got to get in here. Okay, so this is the BGA 86. Get that open. Oh, the first unveiling. You're doing that? Do it. Get it out. Pull it out. So this is a 6.2 pound, runs on the AP 300S, puts out 16 newtons. All right, let's get to the star of the show. Spin, what do you have in your hands?
In my hands, I have the new BGA 250, 26 newtons, 6 pounds.
Okay, what are newtons though? What does that actually equal in the grand scheme of things? And then we're going to point out some of the differences. So this guy is putting out 459 CFM. That's comparable to the STIHL gasoline-powered BG86, and it's putting out 154 miles per hour. Okay, so this machine, the performance is very similar to the BG86 gas-powered blower. The BGA 250, remember we said newtons. Let's talk in real terms. Cubic feet per minute, CFM. What is CFM like?
CFM is how far you can push 1 kilogram of mass over
this is big stuff
over a
here.
meter.
Yeah, wow, this is big stuff. CFM stands for cubic feet per minute. You gave me a very scientific answer, which I'm down with. But cubic feet per minute, when I think of CFM, I think of a hurricane, okay? So it's a big, wide volume moving. And then miles per hour, I think of a tornado, right? So that's a hard punch. So this guy is 154 miles per hour. This guy, you ready for this? 190 miles per hour. That's like a 20+% increase. Quick math. And our CFM, right? Remember what this was?
This was 459.
459.
Here, 615.
615. So again, a massive jump in volume and miles per hour. What other cool features do you see on that guy?
So from what I can tell, you have 3 different speeds on your BGA 250. The BGA 86 does not have it has a variable speed, but not a set speed per se.
So they both have a variable trigger speed, but you can limit how fast it goes?
Right.
Okay, not a bad idea. You know, there's sometimes you just want to pedal to the metal and you don't need a pedal to the metal. And when you do, you're going to crush your battery faster, right? So they're thinking runtime. You see anything else on
I'm
that?
also seeing a cruise control button on it, which looks like you can push that there and lock it, so you don't have to hold that.
We
trigger.
just got to put a little. We got to put a little gas in the tank, huh? So let's
think
fire
so.
up this BGA 86. Battery is in, and I've got to do this first. If you've ran this, you've got to have your hand on the interlock switch, and then you push the switch on, and then pull the trigger. So still fully variable, but my hand has to remain on the throttle all the time. And this guy is putting out 58 decibels. So this is 58 decibels. This is going to be a little louder. The BGA 250, I'll let you do it. Battery still goes in the back. Why don't you show them where the battery goes?
Battery slides right back in there.
So it's in a little bit different location. It's on the bottom, and I think that actually has to do with balance and feel. And it's got a weird looking tube. But when you put it down in the operator position and it's pointing it at the ground, and you don't get the wrist kickback as much. So it is a more comfortable ergonomic blower.
So you still got your variable speed there. It looks like this is your boost mode. So I can set 1 click, 2 click, and 3 clicks there. And set my cruise control as well.
I can barely hear you over that. When it's in my ear, man. You're trying to make me go deaf? Nice.
Like
all right, back up here a minute. So, okay, that cruise control is pretty slick, isn't it?
That is a slick feature.
Let me grab that. It balances nice. It feels nice. So I want to just run at half throttle. Cruise control. I don't have to... That's kind of fun. I don't have to hold it on. And there's a time that gets kind of nice, you know, if you're running it for a long time. And again, that rev limiter of sorts, right? So I've got my low speed, middle, and high. And there is a turbo mode. Did you feel that?
I did feel the turbo
So
mode.
I'm going to hit high, and then, yeah, it jumps. And this thing kicks. Guys, Spin and I were pretty excited to unbox this new BGA 250. If you have an 86, you got a good machine. If you're looking for a lightweight, good priced commercial battery blower, the BGA 86 is no slouch. It's a good machine. You're going to spend a little bit more when you step up to the 250. You are jumping massively in your power output. Check it out at Carl's Mower and Saw. Stop by and see our full line of STIHL products. No, our showroom doesn't look like this. Step into our showroom and see the machine that's right for you. We look forward to seeing you soon at Carl's Mower and Saw.
Boom.